don't bait.
Oh, I see.
Yes, that's an eagle.
Oh, it's an
Insteuctor.
eagle.
Yeah, it's an eagle.
All right. I am with the eagle himself, Mr. Twala from Ntsu Aviation. Am I correct?
Ntsu Aviation Solutions.
Ntsu Aviation Solutions.
Yes.
I've been wrongly calling it NTSU. Now it's Ntsu, and it means the eagle. They are indeed an eagle, a giant in the industry, in the ARPAS and UAV sector. Mr. Twala, welcome to the channel.
Thank you. Thank you.
We meet today at UNISA in Pretoria, Sunnyside. Tell us what's happening here and why is Ntsu here today?
Oh, today we are very much excited, I must say. This is the hard work that we put in through a number of months. So today we actually attending a graduation for what we call Drone Divas.
Oh, Drone Divas.
So yeah, we are in a partnership with UNISA, where we identify young females, black females who are looking at to be part of this upcoming technology, drone technology.
Yes.
And then we train them to be drone pilots.
All right.
So yes.
The name Drone Divas, what excites that? What inspires that in the program?
I mean, where that comes from, obviously, we are talking about, people who have the right energy.
Yes.
They bring the right
energetic.
energy into this, I mean, and as I said, drone technology is something that is pretty new.
Yes.
And so what we're trying to do here is to empower young kids, those unemployed and those employed as well, but those who have the right energy to be part of this technology. Yeah, so that's really where it comes from. That's where the name Diva started.
And I see the intervention that's happening there. If you look at the statistics from the CAA, the representation of women and on the gender side and people of color on the racial side is very, very dismal. And what would you say is the need for such interventions for us to be able to transform the industry?
Yes. I must say, perhaps I can start by giving CA credit as far as trying to do as much as they can through their transformation programs. However, it's not something that should only be left to the CA, right? The responsibility. People like ourselves who are, in the industry, understand the industry, who are able to assist and do what they can, with transformation. It goes a long way, right? It goes a long way. And for me, I always say that it's not just about transformation, but it's about really equipping people with the right skills, right? However, the bigger picture is it's exactly that we need to have more of especially females as part of this industry.
Yes.
And all in general, I always said, I remember back in the days when I used to be, by the way, I used to be with the Civil Aviation Authority.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah, I used to work there.
Awesome.
Yes. I was involved in the development of drone regulation. So what I used to say back then was, yes, someone who's in aviation yourself, aviation is quite an expensive, exercise, right, industry.
Yeah.
So one thing that I liked with drone technology is it gives us the opportunity to get people into aviation, at least at the cheaper level.
Yes.
Right. So that's the nice thing about it, and we need to explore that and make sure that this is how we need to get people into aviation.
If I hear you well, you're saying industry must be involved. It can't just be the work of the state. It can't be the work of the regulator. Every one of us must be involved.
100%.
All right. This is the third component, the third cohort that is graduating today?
Yes, yes, correct.
And through the partnership with UNISA?
Through the partnership with UNISA, more specifically Inhlanyelo Hub.
Inhlanyelo Hub.
Yes.
So if someone sitting in Mpumalanga somewhere wants to come and become a drone pilot with your company, where do they find you?
Yes. The easiest way, we are available on our social media. However, the easiest way is if you can maybe go on our website, is www.intsuaviation.com. However, you should be able to find us, like I said, on socials, Ntsu Aviation Solutions and Ntsu Drone Academy.
All right. I know that you guys exhibited Aero. Are you exhibiting this year?
Yes, we are at Aero.
So I will see you in Lanseria.
Definitely, we will be there. We are at Lanseria.
So if you want to see drones and you want to have a company that really works on drones, train you, come to Aero, the expo between 25 and 27 June in Lanseria. You will see Mr. Twala there. You will see his company there. You will see his people there, and you'll get to see drones there. Thank you, Mr. Twala.
Thank you very much. Thanks, bro.
from eagles to roses. I am now chatting with Mbali, the chief flight instructor at Ntsu Aviation. How are you, Mbali?
Good, thanks yourself.
Good, good. It's a pleasure meeting you here today
Yeah,
at the Drone Divas program.
Yeah.
And what makes it more pleasurable is that you are the one that produced
Yes.
the quality that we're going to see today
Yes.
in this event. How does that feel for you?
I mean, it's very exciting to see the next generation of women taking their place, taking ground. This is a very male-dominated industry, so the more women we can introduce, it always feels good to be a part of that.
So today we are seeing your products
Yeah.
graduate.
Right.
What does it take to be who you are today, to be a flight instructor?
So to be a flight instructor, you'd obviously have to start off with the normal licensing. So I've been where the ladies are today. Once I finished with the licensing, I then went and got the instructor's rating.
Okay.
So once you've got your instructor's rating, then you're in the position to teach the other ladies.
So you can now legally produce another drone
Yes.
operator.
Yes.
Wonderful. And if I got it well, you don't just fly unmanned aircrafts. You also fly manned aircrafts. You
Yeah.
fly fixed wing. The same thing that I fly.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Tell me about the journey and
Yeah.
where we're at now.
That was a very tough journey,
Yeah.
especially financially.
Yes.
I was raised by a single mother, so money wasn't
yeah.
all that easy to come by. So it did take me a lot longer than it would take your average person,
Yes, yeah.
because you'd save money, then fly. You blow
Wait a
through it a
bit.
lot
Yeah.
quicker than it takes to save that money. So yeah, I saved money, fly. So it took me about 3 years to get my commercial license, and then after that, I also did my grade 3 instructor's rating. So I'm an instructor.
So you instruct on both sides,
Yes,
on the
I do.
fixed wing side and on the unmanned side.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is fantastic, fantastic. And the plans for the ATPL? We're just shelving those for now.
For now,
Focusing
they're
on work.
For now, they're on ice. I devoted a lot of attention into the drone space.
Yes.
So I also recently got my examiner's rating. So
Okay,
I'm
you can
also-
now examine.
Yes.
My goodness, you're moving from strength to strength, level to level. I love this. I love this. So for the girl child sitting out there who wants to do drone piloting, why should they come to Ntsu Aviation?
I think because a lot of us have been where they are, so it's also it's very nice, to go to a place where you feel well represented. So at Ntsu, we are more female than male dominated. So it's all about that representation where there are people who look just like me, who are just like me, who maybe come from a similar background, and I feel like we're more relatable in
Okay.
that sense. So yeah,
I
we'll
get
give
it.
them a good experience.
Wonderful, wonderful. Mbali, thank you for chatting to us.
Thank you.
Capt and Mtileni, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you, Prof?
Good, good. I can see you're beaming, all smiles today. What's happening?
I'm graduating. It's my graduation day.
Yes.
I got my BVLOS, which
Okay.
is Beyond Visual Line of Sight
Yes.
rating, on top of my RPC.
So a few months ago,
Yes.
or was it last year?
Last year.
You got your initial certification.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
to operate a drone.
Yes.
And then now you just added a rating on top of that. What does this new rating allow you to do, and why should anyone get it?
So this rating allows me to fly a drone without actually seeing it. I could be flying a drone here, but flying it in Guyana. Wow. Without actually seeing
So you
it.
can fly into bad weather, you can fly in Guyana while you're sitting in Pretoria, and as long as your drone is certified for those conditions.
Well, yes, absolutely, yes.
Wonderful. Where did you train?
At Ntsu Academy.
And
That's where I trained.
how was the experience? How was-
Exceptional, yes. They make you understand, they don't leave anyone behind. It is very, very difficult, I'm not going to lie, but they really do try
Yeah.
and make sure that they take you step by step.
Yeah.
And so that you understand, because for most of us, it was something that was new
Yeah.
entirely. So
What made you go into it?
curiosity.
Curiosity. And I hear now you are actually enterprising. You've moved into the commercial space with
Yes.
this qualification.
Yes, Prof. Yes.
Tell us more about that.
Okay, so I'm the founder of EcoView Monitoring Solutions. As they said, I have a BSc degree and an honors degree in environmental
Multi-skilled, yes.
science. So I married the two. I said, what can I do? What could I combine this drone technology with, or how could I make it work for me? So I went for what I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
So I created EcoView monitoring solutions, which is environmental monitoring powered by drone technology.
So you have those, they call them LiDAR scanning.
Yes, sensors.
so
You
forth
get all
and so
those
forth.
fancy sensors.
Yeah.
And then they will allow you attach them to the drone, then they allow you to do all the environmental monitoring, but now in the air.
I see.
Yes, they allow you, because when I try to explain it, I think it's very easy to explain, but it's also a bit complicated. But basically, you attach a sensor, it can do air monitoring, you can test water.
Depending on what your client is
Depending on
looking
what,
for.
exactly.
All right,
So
all
the
right.
technology is there, it's very vast. You just need to find your niche.
And for the African child, especially the girl child wanting to go into the industry, what would you say?
Oh yes, that's where the future is. I mean, imagine, like I said in my speech, imagine a drone taking medication from Pretoria all the way to Njerere in Limpopo.
Yeah.
Medication that someone cannot
real time.
access in real. So it's amazing the things that drones can do. The options or opportunities are limitless. We just need to find the application. So there's so many things. There's so many things that we can apply it to, and we can absolutely change the world. I know it sounds cliche, but we definitely can change the world. It has that ability
Yeah.
or capacity to do that.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Captain, I'd like to invite you to our aviation Indaba
Okay.
at Lanseria International Airport, 27 June. We're going to start around 12 until 4.
Okay.
I think the networking in that space will do you good for your company and for who you are as a person.
Oh no, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you
will
for
definitely
talking
be
to
there. Thank you.
See
Thank
you
All
at
right.
Aviation Indaba.
Thank you so much.
Lerato,
Yes.
our newly minted drone pilot. How
Yes.
are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm all right. How's the feeling?
It's surreal, to be honest.
Still,
Yeah.
still sucking it in.
I'm
taking
still
it in.
yes, I'm still taking it all in.
How long did it take?
We started on the 5th of August last year, and the program was supposed to run for like 3 months.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
including our practicals and training and everything in there.
Okay.
So it was 3 months.
So for the girl child wishing to follow in your footsteps, what should they look out for in high school? In other words, to prepare themselves for this.
For this program, you need to obviously do science and mathematics. But then when we started, well, the initial thing they said that you should be a graduate from the College of Engineering, Technology, and whatsoever. But then it turns out that there were other students that were not from the same college,
fields,
from
yeah.
the same field rather. Yes. So I think that's just about it.
So maths and science are key, very, very critical.
Absolutely.
Where are we taking this to now that we are fully licensed to operate?
Okay, so seeing that I'm in the mining industry,
Yes.
I wanted to incorporate my drone experience into surveying.
I see.
You know, with mine survey, we
Yes.
use drones because they are very safe. They reach places where, you know, a normal surveyor can't. You can't
reach,
take
yeah.
your
And they're cheaper.
tripod. And absolutely.
Because you can
they are.
achieve that with a helicopter, but this is
Absolutely.
much cheaper and
much
safer.
Absolutely. For also planning purposes, when
Yeah.
you plan, when you're doing mining planning, for the maps and everything, you can use
So you
drones.
attach your LiDAR scans and everything to your
Yes.
drone and you're good to go.
You're good to go.
Any plans for BV loss?
I'm only going to start with it July, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what's in store for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Are we likely to see Lerato Industries incorporated in the future?
Absolutely. I will too. I will too.
That would be wonderful. We have, as Flying Jurist, together with our partners, Aero South Africa, an event coming up in Lanseria, 27 June, called the
Okay.
Aviation Indaba.
All
It's a
right.
partnership between ourselves and Aero South Africa. You know, Aero South Africa runs an expo from 25 to 27 June,
Okay.
where it's just general aviation stuff happening. It's an expo, there are exhibitors. It's a good thing to come through and just see what's
I'd love
happening in
to
the
be
space
there.
and also to network,
I'd love to
particularly
be
for the Aviation Indaba 27 June. The lineup this year is very impressive. We'd love to have you
I'd love to
attend.
be there.
All right,
I'd
let's
love
keep
to
in
grace
touch.
you with my presence.
We'll send you an invitation
All right, thank
and tell
you
you
so
when to
much.
register.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
sir.
much, Lerato.
Thank you.
Sure.